What is up, y'all? So I am on my way to pick up my niece. I'm kind of driving right now. This probably isn't safe, but it's okay because I'm stopped at an intersection for a little bit. So I want to talk about this Chris interview. You know, Chris did an interview with, I don't remember the name right now, but dang, I'm gonna be salty. But he did an interview with them, and part of the interview, on one of the clips, he said, you know, in the cheating prank that he did with Gia, the girl from America's Next Top Model or whatever, in that cheating prank with her in the bed, he said that he knew her, and that's how, you know, she linked up to do the video. That's what he said in the video, like the actual prank back when him and Queen was together. But he lied, because when he was during the interview, he said, no, I seen her in the mall and she was like, hey, it's Gia from America's Next Top Model. So like, what is it? Like, you keep getting caught in more and more lies, and I'm being looked at right now, and it's kind of weird, but it's okay. Oh, I also told y'all I wasn't about to be looking goofy no more on videos, even though the next video I'll probably be looking goofy, but at least this one I won't be. Okay, let me get off of here. I'll see y'all when I have my niece, because it's a little dangerous and I want to listen to some music. Alright, y'all, so I'm here back, and look at my beard. But I'm here back because I got some tea. Alright, so I know in the previous clip I said I wasn't about to be looking a hot mess, but look, I got some gardening and junk I'm doing outside, so y'all just gonna have to bear with me for this one. But I'm about to talk about the Chris, Trey, and Armand tea and the Parker and Queen tea and all that, right? So I guess Chris was, well, he wasn't on live, he was in the background while this other girl was on live, and he was talking about Armand is the most childish person he ever known, and Trey is like the feminine one, right? First off, let's get this straight. So them supposed to be your people, and you talking about them like that? Like, how does that work? Like, you really out here like ghost capping for the people you known to some people that you just now meeting and you just now messing with? Like, how do you do that? Like, these people had your back through everything from when you cheated on Queen. They were still cool with you, which they didn't really have to be. But you feel me? They felt like they was your family, and now you're going to go on here with some other people you just met because of this girl you dating, and you going to disrespect them like that? Like, you're corny. Like, you're so corny. Y'all already know I don't like Chris because he's just corny, but now I definitely, like, I was going to leave it alone and I wasn't going to say anything, but this kid, bro, really got some issues up in here, because, like, how are you going to do that? And not only that, you're letting this girl, first of all, let me rewind. Chris and Trey, they're like CJ's uncle anyway, so they really wouldn't care about watching your kid, but they are taking care of your kid. Like, they're taking care of your kid, and you're going to disrespect them. Like, you're not even there, and they're taking care of your kid when you switch off, like when Queen's in, what's the name, doing her business, and y'all do that back and forth junk. They're taking care of your kid. Like, how does that work? Like, you calm down. But, like, how do you do that? Like, that doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, I'm so irritated. Now back. Parker was talking about Queen's a cow and this, that, and the other, and you're laughing about it. How are you gonna let this chick disrespect the mother of your child? The mother of your child. You boys nowadays really lack some serious knowledge. Like, how are you going to let some woman come into your life and disrespect the woman of your child. Your kid is going to grow up and see that. I don't understand what you're not understanding. Your kid, you're trying to teach him right from wrong, but you're out here doing some just stupid junk. Queen's trying to teach your kid what not to do because you did it to her, and you're just contradicting everything that you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be a father to this kid, and you're teaching him all the wrong junk. Like, how do you do that? It doesn't make sense. And Parker needs to mind her business. She needs to stay in her place, for real. And y'all need to check her on that, because she's not in her place at all. She is stepping way out of, she's out of line, period. I don't care. She's out of line. First off, Parker hasn't been known since My Wife and Kids, which is outdated, and she needed some way to get back in the limelight. And she thought, oh, since Chris is out here doing all this, she got with Chris, right? Chris like, oh, I got some ex-actress, this, that, and the other, so now I'm about to be popping, like, you feel me? No, Chris, you look mad whack, because you're really whack. Like, you look goofy, for real. Like, Queen just got signed to, Capitol Records. Trey and Armand signed to Warner Brothers, and you're doing what? You're on YouTube bashing your baby mom. Like, you can't say too much about Queen, because first off, yeah, we only seen what was like in the public eye, like, but you can't say too much about Queen now. You have nothing to talk about. Like, everything you do, like, this is what I feel. Chris messed up, right? This is how I'm feeling. This is what I'm thinking in my head, right? Chris messed up, and he's salty because Queen moving on, and he's stuck back. Queen getting a record deal, this, that, and the other, and he's on YouTube, and his career's going poof. Like, it's really flopping. Like, he has no other choice. And now he just lost the woman of his child, and a woman that he known forever. In that video he did, like, with Genius and stuff, he was like, I know Queen still loves me. Queen is done. Like, I can't speak for Queen, but the way it's looking, Queen is done. You can't say Queen, okay, Queen may have love for you because you're the father of her child, but it's not the type of love that, oh, I can get her back type love. Like, you can't, it's not in your cards, my friend. It's just not. So you might as well just go ahead and move on. And you saying that Armand is the most childish person you ever met? First off, you're mad childish. You let somebody disrespect your baby moms, right? You out here doing some goofy junk, disrespecting your family, right? You embarrassing your actual family, like your actual parents. They're embarrassed, because that's embarrassing. First of all, I'm embarrassed that I'm not related to you. That is embarrassing. You got to get yourself together. You got to do something better, because you're flopping. You're flopping, period. All this clout, all this other things, you flopping. That's it. It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. Y'all can think what y'all want, but I'm telling y'all, this man, his career is a flop. His life is a flop. He lost Queen, Trey, Armand. Oh, and who does he hang with? Antonio, that kid, clout chasing. He looks a hot mess now too. Like, he looks a mess. If I was his sister, I would be embarrassed too. Like, you hanging with this cornball. Like, he's corny. You sitting here hanging with this means you're condoning everything he's doing. So if that was me, that was with him, you're going to let him disrespect me? That's what it's looking like. But yeah, I'm going to get off here. Trey and Armand, they doing what they need to do. They popping. They really popping. Trey, I'm going to marry you one day. But it's okay. You may not know it yet. But you know what I'm saying? Queen, do what you got to do. Your son's going to be living a nice life. You taking care of your business. Chris, you need to figure out a way to give yourself out of that grave you just dug, because you out of luck, my friend. And I really doubt that Trey and Armand will become cool with you after that, because you going to throw something that Trey's been trying to fight for his whole life. Like, people call him feminine his whole life, and you going to sit there and throw that in his face, and that was your closest homie? Yeah, you ain't getting out of that grave. So you like in a mass sinkhole. You better figure it out. But whatever. I'll holler at y'all later. I know I've been gone for a while. There's been some family junk going on. I just got back from a trip from New York and stuff. So I really haven't had the time to edit some videos and stuff like that and other junk. And I know it's not like an excuse, but I'm going to get on here and explain everything that happened. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? But I'll holler at y'all later. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Drop some feed. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, bye.